Indian Navy's INS Cash frigate in coordination with P-8I aircraft and Marine commandos have seized over 2,500 kilograms of narcotics in a major anti-smuggling operation in the western Indian Ocean. Tata Advanced Systems has been awarded a long-term contract to maintain airfield infrastructure at 54 Indian Air Force bases across India for the next 3 years. The Dhruv helicopter fleet, which was grounded nearly 3 months ago, will stay out of action for at least 3 more months, as investigators are struggling to determine the root cause of the crash in Gujarat. Kohli Enterprises has received transfer of technology from DRDO for the production of brake parachute of Su-30 aircraft. A heavily secured flatbed truck was recently observed transporting a mysterious new armored vehicle under the cover of darkness, which appears to have a different hull structure and possibly a more modern design. The Indian Institute of Technology Kanpur has partnered with the Indian Army's Central Command to develop advanced training and simulation technologies for unmanned aerial vehicles. The Indian Army's White Tiger Division has showcased exceptional operational readiness through a successful missile firing exercise using the 9K-33 AK missile system that resulted in direct hits on all maneuverable expandable aerial targets. Hindustan Aeronautics has conducted the first flight of the 7th Tejas MK1A, signaling that the program is fast-tracking to meet the Indian Air Force's modernization needs. Hindustan Aeronautics has introduced an innovative virtual maintenance trainer for the Prachand light combat helicopter. Solar Industries has announced its plans to design and build both MALE and HALE class UAVs using its own funding, and interestingly, this bold move is backed by the Indian Army. Solar Industries has said that it is fully aware of the Indian military's expectations and is building a MALE UAV that is capable of flying at 30,000 feet with endurance of 30 hours, while the HALE UAV platform will be capable of flying above 50,000 feet with endurance exceeding 36 hours. Solar Industries will procure engines from established international manufacturers like Pratt & Whitney Canada or Honeywell, while sensors, avionics and other subsystems will be procured from private sector partners. Adani Defense has been selected by Russia's Vimpel to locally produce the R-74E air-to-air missile in India. The R-74E is an advanced evolution of the R-73 series, featuring a redesigned seeker package and enhanced capabilities. While the R-73E features 45-degree off-bore sight capability and a 30-kilometer range, the new 40-kilometers range R-74E can engage targets at extreme angles up to 75 degrees off its centerline, and it features thrust vectoring for superior maneuverability. Dato Patents has said that the Indian Air Force has expressed interest in the Hawkeye 900 ASA radar for the MiG-29 new PG fighters that offers multi-target tracking of over 20 targets that could extend detection ranges to 200 kilometers. The Hawkeye 900 also targets Tejas MK1A and export markets, positioning it as a contender against the DRDO-developed 2-ton radar. Efforts are underway to secure final approval from the Ministry of Defence for the construction of a second indigenous aircraft carrier, which will be a near-identical successor to INS Vikrant. Even after the Cabinet Committee on Security has cleared the construction of 2 indigenous nuclear-powered attack submarines last year, the Navy is pushing to expedite the second aircraft carrier project, and is unwilling to delay the order until 2030. Today's top 3 comments.
Omar dropped it.